Hey everyone, I am maybe back. I feel really awkward making this because I haven't made a video in a really long time, so just be honest that I feel awkward about doing it. But I want to get back into YouTube at some point. I'm still in the city, I live in the city now, but we're sick, we're ready to go, we're ready to get out. And hopefully maybe by the end of this year, we'll be getting a house down further in central New Jersey where I'll actually have space and closer access to nature and things like that to make my hobby videos that I like to do. So it's currently, I don't even think it's 7 a.m. yet, and I want to showcase another one of my outdoor hobbies that I don't think I've ever put on this channel before, which is geocaching. I want to get out. They're doing an event right now where you have to find certain caches and you get what's called a souvenir on your profile, which is basically like a badge. So there's only one time you can earn it. I want to go out and earn some. So yeah, I'm going to head out and I'm going to film some of it. And I'm going to make a video and I might post it on my YouTube channel. So if I do, hello. I'll see you out there. I'm walking to my truck now. I parked it on the street last night so that I could get it easily this morning. That way I could get up, get out early. It's supposed to be hot today. It's going to be like 91 degrees. So I wanted to get out before the heat really kicked off. So let's get going. All right, everyone, we are on the way. One thing you'll notice if I start posting a lot of videos again is I always prefer the kind of longer form videos. I don't like just making quick small videos, so I'm sorry if you don't like that, but it's easy. It would be easy to just skip around, I think, if you want to skip the more boring parts. But I want to show a little bit of everything, like the drive there, everything like that. So I hope you enjoy some quick clips of the drive there. We should be there shortly. We're going to South Mountain Reservation in West Orange, New Jersey. All right, everyone, we're here. If you don't already know what geocaching is, the easiest way to explain it is it's basically like a global treasure hunt. So basically, what people do is they have hidden millions of geocaches all around the world, and geocaches are actual physical containers. They vary in size, could be tiny and could be massive, and your job is to go out and find them. When you find them, you sign the logbook, you log the find on geocaching.com, and it's just fun. Some people like to trade little items and swag that they find in the geocaches. I personally don't do that, but that's the most basic type of cache. From there, it gets more complicated. There's a lot more kinds and complicated in the best way possible. There's puzzle caches, there's virtual caches. And what I'd invite you to do is just go on geocaching.com, do yourself a favor, jump into the rabbit hole. You may find, if it isn't already, a new favorite hobby. Yeah, and you can, like I said, you can find them. You can even get into hiding them and creating them if you'd like to. Anyone can hide them, anyone can find them. All you need is a GPS, and basically that's it, really. They're found via GPS, and then you can use a hint on the page and the description to help you find the actual cache once you've reached the location. So, with that being said, let's get started. All right, I'm going to the first cache now. I don't know if you could tell how steep this is, but it's really steep. So like I said, I'm doing the Mystery at the Museum, which is a geocaching event where they've hidden virtual clues to a jewel heist in random geocaches. First geocache, I need to get the detective clue, and it's about 1.3 miles away, so hiking in now. But I did not expect the trail to be this steep this early, but it's a good way to start. Let's go. All right, we're getting pretty close. You can see it's 0.8 miles away. The trail's flattened out a bit, at least for now, which is nice. So we're gonna keep heading. All right, everyone, you can see we're within 100 feet here. 84 feet. What I like to do at this point, switch to compass mode. Let's go find this thing. Looks like this is the best path over here. Let's go. All right, 50 feet. We're looking like just about 10 feet now. We're very close. Now what you want to do when you get to ground zero, which is once the GPS has said that you're there pretty much, is you want to look for what's called beacons. And what a beacon is you develop better senses of it the more you do this, but it's where a geocache could be hidden. So common places for a cache to be hidden. And that's what I'm looking for now. So what I'll do is when I find it, I'll cut the camera back on because I'm not going to bore you with the search here. All right, everyone, I think I found it. There it is. So this is what's called a lock and lock container. It's a small size. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sign the logbook, and we'll get going on the next cache. I don't know if you could see this or not, but from finding that, I did find my detective clue. So I got the first clue, and now it's time to find more. All right, everyone, we're off to the next cache. It's 0.5 miles away, as you could see, so not that bad. So let's get moving. All right, everyone, I'm taking a quick break. Found a nice area to take a break. Hydration, get some hydration. It's a key. So we're not far out from the second cache. I think we're like maybe like 500 feet. We're not, I think it's by a stream, and I'm seeing like a stream coming behind me here. So I do think we're pretty close. So quick break, get right back to it, and find our second of the day. All right, we're only 100 feet away. So let's find this second cache. A little mud never hurt anybody, right? All right, folks, this one gave me a little difficulty actually, because I was looking for a beacon, like a tree, like a rock up against a tree or something like that. And you can see the trail is down there. So I come up this hill and I just spotted it. Boom. It's just out in the open. I've never really seen this before. So here it is. All right, everyone, we're on to the third cache. It's only 0.3 miles away, so let's get moving. All right, I'm near number 3, and this certainly looks like a beacon. So let's see. Oh, spider webs everywhere. Not a big fan of spider webs or spiders. There we go. Another small one. Let's log it. All right, everyone, I'm about 300 feet away from my 4th geocache, so I've got my eyes open, got the compass running, and we're gonna see if we can knock it out. It's been a nice hike so far. I got 3.5 miles in so far, so I feel good. All right, we got another one, folks. I think this is number 4. So, productive day. See it in there, peeking out. I'm going to a 5th cache. This cache is different though. If you remember when I was in the truck, when I first got here, I talked about how there's other types of caches. Well, this one is a virtual cache. So what this one is you have to go to a location and you have to do there's no physical cache. You have to do something to prove that you were there. So it could be get some information off a sign, or it could be take a picture with something. So this one's called Washington Rock. We're gonna see what it entails. Let's go. All right, so this is Washington Rock. This is the site of the virtual. If you want to read the full thing, you can pause the video here. But basically, George Washington was here. All right, so with that cache, what I had to do was find a bunch of answers and then email them to the owner of the cache. And once they get back and say that I got it correct or whatever, then I'm allowed to log that cache. So I think what I'm gonna do now is probably head back to the truck and call it, because it's about 10:30. It's already hot. It's almost 90 already probably. So let's head back. All right, everyone, I'm back in the truck. Final count was just under 4.7 miles, so it was a good hike. I think I earned myself a good lunch. One thing I forgot to mention earlier that I should say is, and it's, I guess it's kind of obvious, but since this is my first video back, right, I've got a bunch of new equipment, cameras, tripods, mounts. I have a chest mount for my action camera, as you've seen. I have a bike mount for it. I'm just trying a bunch of new stuff. So keep in mind this video is a test really as well. I think my video quality will get better and better as I go along and as I get more and more used to it. I also should say that I accidentally got some bug spray on the lens of my action camera before I filmed all of this. So I don't know how it'll look. I haven't had a look yet, but if it is kind of not the best, it will be better next time. There's a lesson learned to pack a lens cleaning cloth, but what can you do? So yeah, good count, good hike. We found 5 geocaches. I think what I'll do now is I'll just grab something to eat, and then I'm gonna edit this video right away and put it up. So I think that I'm gonna go ahead and make it public. So if, well, you know, if you're seeing this video, then you know that I made the video public. So anyway, thanks for coming geocaching with me. If this is the end of the video, I really appreciate you watching all the way through, and look forward to more videos from me. I'm looking forward to making them. So see you later.